Hello guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2 as the Empire of Britannia. Last episode didn't get a lot done. Sorry for a little bit of the meandering pace of the episode. But I am back, and I think it is time that Iago creates a kingdom title for himself to go along with all of the rest of his titles. I may have to think of distributing some of those titles to vassals, even though you know what the results usually are of that. I would hope that he would be a lot better off with a 20 diplomacy, but if he has a daughter, I can guarantee, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. There's going to be wars when he passes away. But it is time to attack for Fes, so they finally can create the Kingdom of Mauritania. France is at peace, and they can... Let's see how many troops they can raise. 38,000, a paltry 38,000 troops, when we can raise 152,000, 154,000 tops there. So that's not going to be a problem, and I will be waiting for Chancellor Guienne to do his work in Vladimir so that I can attack. It's going to be a bitter war against the Golden Horde to get the lands of Rus back, but they rightfully belong to me. Excuse me, my family being the kings of Rus previously. So I guess let's just get this kicked off here. We've got a lot of money. A daughter was born to my brother, and did he marry a Rurikovich? He did. So that's why his daughter is hideous. All right, they're not known for their beauty, the Rurikoviches. At least not in the package, the face packs. Why would I want to... Oh, she's excommunicated. What about Guienne? Isn't he working for me right now? He's the leader of a plot. I don't want to put anybody in jail right now. I want to war. So let's see. Who can we expect? France has no allies, and their king is old. Hardly a martial... I mean, this is just not going to be challenge at all. What is Cordoba doing? I guess Cordoba got its independence. Oh well. France, you own a piece of territory that I need. Fes. And it's time that you give it to me. Wow. Look at this. I've got the Byzantine Empire, King of Sweden, the King of Bohemia, and the King of Hungary as an ally. As all as allies, but I don't think that I'm going to need it. It looks like Fes is even too big for my retinue. That's okay. So let's raise our vassals up and see what we're working with here. So if we exclude our retinue, so we've got 14,000 troops that will have come and join from our holdings in Mauritania, and we'll see how many will come out of Iberia. 45,000. So let's see, if we do half and half, we should be pretty well off. Yeah, 26,000. I just don't want to put too many troops together into one territory. There. 26,000. Have them travel to Alcer do Sal and... Oops, I'm going to capture the troops I don't want to capture here. we'll have, maybe we'll have them go to Navarra, these troops. 18,000 troops. Sorry to say, but the rest of you, I don't think I will be needing you. But I will remember that I've got about 100,000 more troops that I can raise in the event that I mismanage. What are the odds of that? Oh, another daughter was born. It's not the greatest. I'd really like to have a son, but I am still hale and young at 23, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. But you never know with this game. You just never know. So we'll rally our troops and probably fight on multiple fronts. Where are you? You're coming out from the mountain territories, it looks like. Maybe I'll have these troops make their way. Well, first of all, put some commanders in charge. I'm going to sweep through these coastal territories. Fragan, Edwin, whoops. Of course, the peasants have revolted in Badajoz. I wonder what people are, how they, lords are treating their people there. It's not a surprise. Ah, we need a new marshal. Murfin is already at the head of our armies, so he can be happy. Congratulations must have rang out when he had oh no! I wasn't paying attention. When he received my missive in the camps. I'm losing 30 per turn, probably because I've lost so many of my retinue. But war is a wasteful enterprise. So I'm willing to pay the bill. Let's spend a few souls to capture Gibraltar. And it looks like the French are going to land somewhere. Ah, somewhere nearby. There they are. In Infa. So instead of sending our troops, instead of sending the army of Mayor Edwin north, we'll send him south. And we'll hope that he can take on the army of Renault. And it looks like they're off to a rousing start. Ah, good. We're routing the French in the Battle of Infa. It was a costly victory, but well worth it. I'll spend some more souls to take this next castle. Now, Fes is a very fortified city. 3,500 men. In order to not worry about losing any troops, I would need 30,000. But the attrition would just kill my men. You can only have 15,000 here. It would lay my army low. My daughter lacks a guardian. Well, it's... by the way things are going, it may be that I must educate my daughter on the rule of the kingdom. And it looks like the French have landed, but we're going to be crossing, and we've outmaneuvered them. So reinforce, and actually try to capture, or try to catch, and it looks like we will try to catch the French forces. And we will defeat them and beat them across the Strait of Gibraltar. Both of my armies will now converge. Oh, Pamplona has been captured. Oh, I totally forgot. This army doesn't even have a leader. They don't even know what they're doing, what they're supposed to be doing. They're led by Pandemonium. I guess I'll keep them. Ah, we've captured a baron. Well, you know what? That's right. I would need to see exactly who I have left in my prisons. Not very many people are here. Let's see, I'll take my 25 gold from Amory. And it looks as though we have 6 more days before we can assault this territory. There we go. Who else do we have? The Count Alvar of Coruña. I'll take your gold. Because I'm arbitrary. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to. He's definitely he definitely really hates me. And the French, with their army defeated, capitulate. I'll bring my army across the Straits of Gibraltar. We'll hold a feast and celebration. Actually, it's December. Too late to hold a feast, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, it's not too late. We'll hold a feast and celebration. All of my vassals will be there. And I will spoil myself by giving myself the new title of King of Mauritania. And it is added to our collection of kingdoms. Where are you? Agnatic, cognatic, primogeniture. Is everything agnatic, cognatic? Good. Most of it is. Yes. So now we have the ability, although Genoa has taken a chunk of it. Let's see. The Conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat, then made a handkerchief change color from brown to red, and then he simply vanished from the room, only to knock on the door and open it a few seconds later. Oh, you've got to perform at my feast. Does your kingdom... Oh, the best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. Must purchase venison, boar and duck, spices, wine and ale, honey for the desserts, cheeses, perhaps even a swan or a peacock. I will spend lavishly on the food. This is a celebration. Most of my preparations for the feast have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. I hereby invite you. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. The more wine Mayor Ragnvald drank, the more and louder he talked and laughed until he let out a loud snoring and fell face first into his plate. The servants discreetly removed Mayor Ragnvald from the table and took him to a bedchamber. Ugh, that is disgusting. And the Mayor George also. You're disgusting, George. Steward Duke Torgils I noticed Bishop Marion had drunk too much wine and tried to dissuade him to drink any more. When Bishop Marion threw up on Duke Torgils I's shoes. Oh, what a foul smell. A bishop, a man of God. Everyone drank and were happy except Mayor Peter, who refused more wine. This insulting gesture means that he does not appreciate my hospitality, but look at all the wine. What all the wine has begot. There's vomiting and Mayor Branwalder cut the throat of one of my servants. Then the clumsy man spilled wine over his garb. Ooh. Because I am just. Or I get the trait just. Oh, I get the trait just. I want the trait just. Give it to me. Imprison Mayor Branwalder. Torgils, Bishop Kadoff was drunk too much wine, is thrown up. Well, I mean, I just berated someone for not drinking the wine. Mayor Morian spoke up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was. I was really glad someone was kind enough to say something nice about the food, given how hard I had worked to ensure the food was the best part of the feast, and how much I had spent. Don't forget how much I had spent. The more wine Countess Mary drank, the louder and louder she got. And she was taken to her bedchamber. We will not say what happened once the men got her there. Some, I guess, did not seem satisfied with the food, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Bishop Cole said a lot of nasty stuff about the food. I couldn't help but feel irritated. That bastard. Cole of Clonard. The last of the guests has returned home, and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. I had fun. So did everyone else. The only person who did not have fun, well, people who had to clean up all the vomit and other fluids from the bedchambers. Duke Torgils, no longer emperor. Ah, he died from after all of that fun. Well, at least I got to send him off with a great feast where he celebrated my becoming king of Mauritania, which is what's important, isn't it? Let's see. So I can attack Alger now for de jure claim because of my kingdom title, or Genoa, whoever I so choose. Well, I can't attack Genoa for another 5 years, so that's out of the question. I can't attack France. I can get Tamdult Canarius. I could attack the Pope if I want to. Take his summer home on the islands of Canarius. I mean, they were mine. Well, mine. They were Britain before they were his. They were a gift. Perhaps you should think about giving them back. Let's see. So our legalism is at 2. I think that's what I'm going to start focusing on. Well, first, I'm known as the Great. At such a young age, too. Oh, dangerous factions have grown. Oh, and then they disappeared immediately. Collect taxes in Carwent. And let's see if we can increase. I think I checked last episode if we could increase our cash flow. We need more castle infrastructure. We don't have a ton of money, mostly because it costs so much to. Whoa, but 60. Wait, that can't be right. We'll let that month go by. We don't get 60 a month, do we? It might be better if I just stayed dormant a little bit. Kick up my shoes! I'm known as the Great now. 62 a month. It's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. It's the only thing I can think of. My prisoner, Branwalder of Cowhorse, is complaining about his dark cell. Well, you are a drunkard. I think you've learned your lesson. I'm going to be merciful. It was a feast. You pay a fine, and you can go on your way. Let's see. Arthfell, County Burgos, Ordonio. No. All I do want to do is work on building up these territories and roofs. They all need some help. And if we can't fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Galicia, end your plot. If we can't destroy, we can at the very least build. So I think we'll start in our frontier territories. And I don't know exactly what I will do. I'm thinking we'll build a mix. I'm gonna build a temple and a city and another cité. Well, I am a true Christian knight. So I will work to create a better kingdom on Earth. Save the souls of the many. That will also increase the levy size that I will get from these territories. Dangerous factions, 30%. Independence. If you want to be independent, Prussia, perhaps I should just let you. But I could use a good war right now. Give me a reason. Duke Minder of Badajoz has founded the Lower Crown Authority faction. Independence at 41%. Even though I'm known as the Great. Oh, the female arrogance in the way. That's definitely an issue. %, huh? Well, that would be a massive army. I think I would still get the better of them. My other daughter. So who wants to be independent? Let's look. Prussia, Norfolk, Gloucester, Toledo, Sjælland, Karelia, Skåne, Badajoz, Hilinov. I'm building in your territory, Hilinov. Come on. My daughter Gwynwyn is not exerting herself in her studies. I am starting to despair. I talked to her about being diligent, and she didn't get it. Good. She's turning out to be a poor student. She is a woman, though. No one told that against her. That is just how she was made. I must pray for her. Ah, but I will be able to put down any rebellion with my own forces, plus those of the Holy Roman Emperors. So what are you doing? Gain. You're there to fabricate claims. 18% yearly. Ah, my liege, I wish to interest you on behalf of one of your prisoners, Count Ordonio of Marrakesh. I will diplomatically explain why he cannot be let out. Wow, my retinue size is 114,000. It looks like I'm going to have to increase it. Wow. End your plot, sir. I can't even remember what I was going to do. There's a lot going on. Ah, yes, I was going to put my steward back to work. My new steward. The old one died. $114,000 retinue. What kind of... No, I mean, there's like gotta be just a point when your retinue is so large, if you hurt it, it will drain your money extremely quickly. Oh my... I'm starting to think Duchess Luca first might fancy me. Well, am I lustful? I'm not even lustful. But my wife hasn't only given me daughters. I'm a just man, but I'm an honest man. I mean, I'm kind. I'm a true Christian knight. But I do have a son. I don't have a son. And I think I'm going to make a move. It's going to enrage my wife. And I'm going to be honest with her. Now, the problem is that, let's see, my wife is a princess of the Byzantine Empire. Let's see. Count Oystein of Trunlog usurped the title County of Vermland. Agnatic Cognatic primogeniture. So she would probably get a claim. No, she's fourth in line. She may not. We'll see. Whatever child comes out of this Duchess Luca of Leon. Oh, look at her, Miss. I have 3 sons. Whatever child comes out of this, I'm going to legitimize one. That's gonna really hurt my wife. Ah, and now my wife is pregnant. Oh no. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Oh, a son was born. My bastard brother. Oh, he only has 1. Okay. But he has a son before me. If you liked the episode, like and subscribe. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch. And I'll be back with another episode very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.